And then these three guys right here is because...
What about G-Hopper?
We're here with Alex, Covito, Torpedo, Valido. Nah, I'm just kidding. All right, Alex, you got second place last week. What did you use?
I used Dogmatika Altergeist.
Dogmatika Altergeist. All right, let's see that stuff.
All right. So to start off, just the basic Altergeist core. 3 Faker, 3 Meliseek, 3 Marionetta, 2 Siliquidus, 1 Concrete. I saw some decks that ran 2 Siliquidus. Found that kind of going through the grind game, you missed the second Siliquidus if you didn't have it. So I made sure to definitely put that in as a second one. Next up, your Dogmatika core. 3 Ecclesia, 1 Fleur-de-Lis. A lot of times Fleur-de-Lis does conflict with Faker. But at the end of the day, it's also one of the few outs of Dragoon that this deck has, and it's also a really good interruption to have, especially if you don't have any hand traps or things that can help stop other decks. Cool. For the hand traps, pretty basic. 3 Ash, 3 Imperm. Imperm's kind of weak this format, but it's pretty consistent getting a Faker and Imperm in the same hand, and if you can get that turn 0, that's just too good of a play to where you can Faker out of Siliquidus. That's just way too many interruptions on your opponent's opening turn that can really set the tone to be in your favor to start off.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Next, the obvious 3 of Pot of Greed.
Pot of Greed.
Yeah, you run 3 of a lot of the cards in the extra deck, so it's a instant. Next, 3 Nadir Servant. When you Servant, turn 1, you almost always want to send Wind Pegasus. Okay. Gives you that extra interruption, but yeah, that's the meat and potatoes of Dogmatika. Next, the Altergeist Traps. 3 Spoofing, 2 Protocol, 1 Manifestation. Nothing new there. Always been the case. Next, to round off for the Dogmatika, you got 2 Punishment. Great card, great interruption, can help you, you know, pop 2 cards by sending an Entis. Then to finish off the traps, the Solemn lineup.
Okay, and you're not.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, next up for the extra deck, 3 Link Karibo, turn 1 Faker, 3 Hextia, best Altergeist card in my opinion. Round off for the Lynch, access code to Archer Selene. Selene, you can make some pretty nutty boards late game, especially there's a lot of spells in the grave. All the Altergeist monsters and the Dogmatika monsters are spellcasters, so it's a really good recovery monster. Also, really easy to go into access code talker from there. Now for the Dogmatika extra deck cards, you got 3 Wind Pegasus, the best turn 1 or turn 0 Nadir Servant send. A lot of times when this is in your graveyard, your opponent forgets about it, and whenever they destroy one of your monsters, surprise, shuffle one of the cards back into the deck. Them forgetting about that is a really, really good interruption that you can have. Obviously, 3 Entis. I only do 1 Titanclad. I find that the 1 is really all you need. You don't really miss it too much. You would oftentimes rather send Entis or Pegasus mid game.
Invoke Dogmatika only uses 1 of them anyway.
Exactly, so. Yeah. But yeah, that's it for the main and extra deck. Good deck in my opinion. Not a lot of people are expecting Altergeist.
What was your matchups this past week?
Virtual World.
How's it do against Virtual World?
It performs.
Okay.
It definitely performs. It's definitely one of the harder matchups.
It's a grind game.
It's a grind game, but that's where Altergeist excels at. If you can get into the grind game, you can definitely turn the tide in your favor with all that. Virtual World, I gotta be honest, I forgot what else I played.
Any shout outs?
Shout out to my dude Bennett, keeping this YouTube thing alive. Let's keep going. Let's keep the locals going with Will, the owner of Action TCG. And yeah.
Sweet, thanks man.